guys, it's Leah. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be 25 plus fonts that you need to use in your bullet journal because they are 1, super cute, and 2, super easy. So these are fonts that I think I've used a lot, and this is not just in my bullet journal, but just other places I've used these. Some of them look super hard and they're not. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you do, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and of course subscribe down below, as well as turning on those post notifications so you get notified every time I post a video. And with that, let's get into this video. Alright, jumping straight into all of the fonts, I started this video off with the 3 basic, I would say basic fonts, the all caps, the lowercase, and the cursive. And these are kind of the ones that I'm building off of today, which is why I wanted to include them. This 4th one is one that I use all the time. It's just cursive, and then you put another color or my black fine liner in my case on the downstrokes to make it look a little bit more fancy. Over on the side, I just kind of did the same thing, but instead of having it be the color on top, it was the black, and I did a drop shadow. This next one is also a drop shadow. I kind of did the drop shadows at the top with this, but it's just drop shadow. You do it to the left or in down, or just any kind of drop shadow works for this one. But it's super easy to do. It looks hard, but it makes your page look just so much better with a cool font. This next one, font number 7, is also drop shadow, but instead of a full line, it is little dashes. I think this one's super cute, and I use this one a lot too. So I'm switching off colors because I want to, and this next one I think is one of the cool ones that I like to do the most, and it is a full drop shadow one. So what I did was have the letters, outline them, and then do a drop shadow on top of that. And then this one didn't turn out so well with the hello, so I wrote subscribe down below. Please do that. And what this font is just mixing uppercase and lowercase letters together. Super cute. I think I'm going to be using this in definitely a few themes. And then in the near future, this font is a drop shadow but with colors, so a little bit different, and I use that one a lot too. These next few are just a few that I use all the time. It's a tall, skinny font and a really short, long font. And then this next one is a typewriter font. You can do that in black too, but I really liked how the color looked, but I think that those kinds of fonts are really cute. The next one is just hello written out. I used hi and hello for all of them, but in really big letters. Tried to make it all rounded so it was all round. And rounded corners just make, I think, things a little bit more fun. You can, of course, use this as a normal straight corner, but I really like how it turned out. Alright, so font number 15 is probably one of the ones that I think is the cutest. It is the one that has the block letters and then the cursive in the middle. It's super easy. It looks a little complicated, but it is. And then font number 16 was just a drop shadow on top of a black and white thing. Alright, so moving on to the top of the next page. This one is where you do the whatever you want to say in the middle, and then your font goes on the outside too, which is super cute. This next one is just really simple, alternating colors fonts, but you'd be surprised how much you can add to a spread by just changing up your colors. This next one is something I use all the time, It's just having a thick line for the downstroke of basically a letter on the left side, and then just coloring them in. They're super easy and they really are nice, and kind of jazz up a spread. These next few are borders around fonts, so this one is more of a drop shadow border where you have the font in the middle and then you have a circle around it. Same with this one, but in this one I went all the way around it multiple times. And yeah, those are really fun to do. You can totally change up those too, but I just thought I'd give you a few ideas for those. And then this next one is just putting little ticks at the corners of your letters at the beginning and the end. It really adds just a little flair to it. You can do this with any font too. It looks really cute though with colors because then it's just a black pop. The next one is a cursive that's open. I colored this in later, and it didn't turn out very well, but you get where I was going with it, just an open cursive thing. This next one was really fun to draw. This is number 22, I think. And what you do is you have it look like confetti. So you do a lot of little dots around the letters, and then around it you just kind of go a little bit farther out and a little bit farther out with each dot. And it looks like it's raining confetti, which is just such a cute little idea. I haven't really used this one in my bullet journal a lot, but I just think it's so cute that I had to include it. This next one is just lines, not just really funky lines together to make the letters. It ended up looking pretty good. I really like how this turned out, but it definitely is not my favorite font that I put in this. This next one is just a color. I don't know how to describe it. Just putting color on the letters. It just makes everything look a little bit more cute, and it made it look really nice. These next ones are a lot more fun for me because I don't normally use them, but this one is just half black, half white letters. You can do this with any color too. I decided to do half black, half white. And this one is just one of my favorites. You can use this a lot during Halloween, but basically what I did was I made the letters look like they are dripping slime or whatever you want to call it. So I made the letters are green, but then you do the details in black, so it looks like it's sliding down your letters. Kind of makes it look a little creepy. And then for these last 3 fonts, the first one I did is this. I don't know how to, it just has a drop shadow but to a focal point. So you draw a little focal point in the middle of where your letters are, and then all of the drop shadows go to that. I've used this one a few times and it's really cute, but it does take up a lot of space, so you do need a lot of space for that. And then for the last 2 fonts, I decided to do big circles with the letters inside and then little circles with the letters inside. Alright, this is it for this video. 31 fonts if I'm counting correctly, and it was super fun to film. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next Sunday.